I really like this mug. It says, I looked up my symptoms. Turns out I need to go camping. And that can't be further than the truth. I think I want to go camping a bit earlier than usual this year. It's because I miss it. I miss it a lot. I really like going camping. It's one of my favorite things to do. And yeah, I think once the ice is off the lakes, I think I'm gonna head out a little bit earlier, just before bug season. Might be a bit chilly, but I think it'll still be just as fun. Well, we made it to day number 7. I can't believe that a week has gone by of video logging these drawings, and I've learned a lot of incredible lessons. First and foremost, the video creation process has been a huge learning experience. Doing it every single day, there has been a lot of different things that I have been able to pick up on. By all means, these videos aren't perfect, nor are they any top-notch quality, but every single time I see something that I know that I can improve on, and that's kind of how I'm going with this. So seeing the progression of that has been pretty cool, to say the least. On the artistic side, I have also experienced a very similar kind of lesson or learning experience, and that is that there's just a lot of different things that I kind of tried, and I'm not necessarily in love with anything that I drew this week, and I'm not necessarily over ecstatic, thinking that like, oh wow, I found something brand new. However, I did notice a few things that I probably want to change or I want to improve upon in future drawings and as I go on. As a self-taught artist, that's kind of the whole process, is just trial and error. You try one thing, if it works, then that's awesome. If it doesn't, then looking at that thing and trying to fix it on the next attempt, and doing that as much as you can. So I'm taking that lesson through both the video creation process but also the drawing process. So in today's drawing, I did something very unique and different, which was drawing within a circle. That's something I have not done at all throughout these booklets, so this is the first time. But I also learned that my background is quite dark because I did put a little tent in the foreground. That tent is completely lost due to that dark background behind it. So going forward, I will definitely be trying my best to make sure that the background is much lighter if I do put an object in the forefront like that, just so that it stands out and doesn't get lost within the image. Aside from that, there is one more thing that I did notice this week, and actually my friend Thomas mentioned to me last week, he reminded me of this this idea or this concept that to get ourselves in a more productive state, we can sometimes set ourselves up for a very short and easy task that might last a minute to 5 minutes long. And as we start doing that, then we usually gain a momentum and want to continue on, and we therefore get a lot more stuff accomplished throughout our days. Now, obviously, creating a video and drawing is not a 5-minute kind of task. However, I have seen that it has created a lot more flow throughout my day. These videos are pretty time consuming to make, and so it really pushes my available time down to do other things that I need to get done. So I found that was pretty helpful. And also the creative flow had continued quite a bit after creating these videos. I always find that my greatest inspiration comes to me when I'm actually creating something, when I'm in the zone of creation. And because creating videos is obviously a creative outlet, it has really, really helped me cultivate an energy and use it more throughout my day. Now, that being said, it's not always the case, because if, for example, I want to try to do a little bit more of a complex video that has a lot more takes, or it has a longer storyline to it or whatever, basically it can be also pretty draining of that energy. So it really all depends. Some days I find that it's very helpful and it boosts my overall energy into other things throughout my day. And then there has been a couple days this past week where it was just basically, you know what, I don't know if I can do much else for the rest of the day. So it really depends. But overall, I do find that it has been a very positive and helpful thing for me in my productivity. So I'm pretty happy to present on that. So that will do it for today, guys, and thank you for watching. If you have been watching so far, it means the world to me. And if you find it helpful in any way or enjoyable, then that's awesome for me to hear. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys here next time.